If you follow the journey of the 1,000-pound sisters, you already know that Tammy Slaton and Amy Slaton have both experienced major changes over the years. But now, one update has caught the attention of fans everywhere. Tammy has reportedly become smaller than Amy, something many viewers never expected to see. For years, Tammy's weight loss journey has been one of the biggest storylines surrounding the family. Her road has not been easy. She faced serious struggles with her health, her mobility, and her relationship with food. At different points, her weight made everyday activities extremely difficult, and she needed help simply getting through normal routines. But Tammy's story began to change when she started making major lifestyle adjustments. With professional support, changes to her diet, and a stronger commitment to her health, she gradually began losing weight. The transformation was slow at first, but over time, the results became impossible to ignore. What makes the latest development especially surprising is the comparison between Tammy and Amy. Amy has also gone through a significant transformation and has lost a considerable amount of weight herself. For a long time, viewers naturally expected Amy to remain smaller than Tammy because of how their journeys had unfolded. Now, however, Tammy appears to have reached a point where she may actually be smaller than her younger sister. For fans who watched Tammy struggle for years, this represents much more than a number on a scale. It shows how dramatically her life has changed. Tammy has gone from facing major limitations because of her size to becoming noticeably more independent and physically capable. Her transformation has also changed the way fans talk about her journey. Instead of focusing only on how much weight she has lost, many viewers are now paying attention to the things she can do that once seemed almost impossible. Tammy's progress has not happened overnight. It has taken patience, difficult decisions, setbacks, and a willingness to continue even when the process became frustrating. That is why this latest update feels so significant to longtime viewers. Amy's journey is also important to remember. She has faced her own challenges while trying to lose weight and adjust to major changes in her personal life. The sisters have often been compared because their journeys were documented together, but their experiences have never been exactly the same. That is why Tammy becoming smaller than Amy is such an unexpected moment for fans. It highlights just how different their individual paths have become. The biggest message from Tammy's transformation may be that change can happen even after years of struggle. Her story has shown that progress does not always happen in a straight line. There can be difficult periods, moments of doubt, and unexpected setbacks, but those moments do not necessarily mean the journey is over. For Tammy, the changes have affected more than her appearance. Her increased mobility, confidence, and independence have become important parts of her transformation. Fans who remember her earlier struggles can clearly see how different her life looks now. And that is exactly why this update has surprised so many people. Tammy Slaton's journey has become one of the most talked about transformations connected to the 1,000 Pounds Sisters franchise. Becoming smaller than Amy may have been something few viewers predicted, but it is another reminder of just how far Tammy has come. Her story continues to develop, and fans are watching closely to see what comes next in her ongoing journey. As Tammy continues moving forward, the biggest question is no longer whether she can change. Her journey has already proven that she can. The question now is how far she can continue to go and what her life will look like as she becomes more independent. One of the most noticeable differences in Tammy's journey has been the way she approaches her goals. Earlier in her story, maintaining progress was extremely difficult. But over time, she began taking her health more seriously and making choices that supported her long-term goals. That consistency has become one of the most important parts of her transformation. For viewers, seeing Tammy become smaller than Amy also changes the dynamic between the sisters. Their journeys have always been connected, but they have followed very different paths. Amy became a mother and experienced major changes in her personal life, while Tammy spent much of her time concentrating on her health and rebuilding her independence. Neither journey has been simple. That is why comparing the sisters only by their size does not tell the entire story. Both women have faced challenges, made progress, and experienced moments when things did not go according to plan. Still, Tammy's latest transformation has become a major talking point because of how unexpected it is. Many fans remember the earlier seasons, when Tammy struggled with basic movement and needed significant assistance. Seeing her in a very different physical condition today can feel almost unbelievable when compared with where she started. Her progress also demonstrates how important support can be during a difficult transformation. Tammy has received encouragement from people around her, while also having to take personal responsibility for the decisions that affected her health. The journey has required discipline, patience, and a willingness to keep going. There is also an important lesson in the way Tammy's story has unfolded. Weight loss is not simply about reaching a particular number. For someone who has experienced severe weight-related limitations, gaining mobility and independence can be just as meaningful as the number on the scale. That appears to be one of the biggest changes in Tammy's life. Instead of being defined only by her weight, she has increasingly been recognized for the effort she has put into changing her lifestyle. Her transformation has given longtime viewers a completely different perspective on her. And while fans continue to compare Tammy and Amy, their stories should ultimately be viewed as separate journeys. Tammy's unexpected progress does not erase Amy's achievements. Amy has also worked through her own challenges and made significant changes. The fact that Tammy may now be smaller than her sister simply shows how dramatically her own journey has developed. For longtime 1,000-pound sisters viewers, this is one of those updates that puts the entire story into perspective. Tammy's transformation is not just about becoming smaller. It is about becoming more capable, more confident, and more independent than many people ever expected. Her journey still has a long way to go, and there may be challenges ahead. But the progress she has already made is difficult to ignore. From struggling with everyday movement to reaching a point where fans are surprised by how much her body and lifestyle have changed, Tammy Slaton has experienced a remarkable transformation. And perhaps the most unexpected part of all is that the sister who once faced the greatest physical challenges may now be the one standing noticeably smaller than Amy. That is a development few people could have predicted when the 1,000-pound sisters' journey first began.